for people with landlines going down.
Remember?
Florida sees a 17.7% drop in landline use as wireless subscriptions soar. Of course. Floridians continue to cut their telephone. I mean, we should have ran this story 10 years ago.
From 1997.
Right, this is a story from the early 2000s.
I miss a rotary phone, though.
Do you really?
Well, you slam it down when you're mad at somebody. It feels so good.
Well, you can get yourself a landline. There's plenty available. And then,
With what area code, though? I'm going to only be 904.
Well, yeah, true.
I don't want that cheap imitation.
And you can get a rotary phone at like a thrift store.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all day. According to a new report by the State Public Service Commission, the report said that 763,866 landlines remained in use. That's too much. As of December 1st, 2023, with 484,000 being used by businesses because
the business probably is a large percentage of that. Yeah.
And a lot of it is like, we have a landline here, but it's just because the bundle is cheaper. It's cheaper to do the landline and the internet in a bundle for some reason.
Triple play.
Yeah, they're literally paying you to have a landline.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, every elevator has to have most of them have landlines. Now they're starting to go to even cellular on the elevators.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, but I mean, it actually in a storm situation, it works better because if the lines go down, your cell phone still works.
I think they should have both.
Yeah.
They should have both. Honestly, it's an elevator. It's a death trap.
You just make businesses go up.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, with the state's population now topping 23 million people, the report indicated that Florida phone users had about 24 million wireless subscriptions. There's more subscriptions than there are people.
Than there are actual people.
Yeah. 279,000 landlines in residences. Also, another 4.5 million users made calls through what is known as a voice over internet protocol. VoI. It's like a Google Voice. Pretty much. If you have wireless, then you have phone service. If you're not on Wi-Fi, you don't have phone service.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let's see. Landline use in Florida peaked 2 decades ago. Woo! With about 12 million users. But wireless technology rapidly took hold as the population increase in wireless services became more affordable. Based on competitors' substantial market share and market pressures requiring... I'm not going to read the rest of that. That's
do you like a landline phone when you're doing business deals and things?
No.
Okay.
No, I mean, our business doesn't even have it. I mean, we have them in the hotels. And like I said, we have them. I think some fax machines, but now those are going through pretty much your cable company.
Fax machines. How many faxes do you guys get a year?
We still do some
people
faxes.
Like
we still
faxes.
do some faxes. There's certain businesses that still work off of faxes.
It's horrible.
But I mean, most of the time you're scanning and doing a PDF.
Right.
But those bigger machines have faxes built into them. So, and I'm surprised it's not an even higher percentage of businesses that make up that almost 800,000 or 700,000. So,
Bell South. What'd you guys have down? We had Bell Atlantic up north. Did you have Bell South down here?
Yeah, we had Bell South. We had Bell Atlantic for a little while, right? Then did you turn to Bell South?
I'm old enough to have Ma Bell.
Ma Bell.
That's so country.
Is that like a ma, like a mom, country. Like Ma Bell?
Hey, Ma.
I can tell you this. Growing up, we had a party line that we shared with the other people in the neighborhood.
What is this?
So, like, Mrs. Lohmeyer was on the line. You could actually listen to her conversation.
You had one of those.
Mrs. Nicely across the street. What a mean person she was.
Was she really? Was she like
Mrs.
trashing
Kravitz,
everybody?
Mrs. Kravitz. She was always in somebody's business.
Well, I would be pissed.
When I was a kid, if you had a wireless phone, and sometimes if you picked it up and just hit talk, you could hear the neighbors. Also, if you had a walkie-talkie, if you just kind of walked around your yard with a walkie-talkie, you'd pick up the neighbors' calls. Yeah.
I remember those days. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's a story anybody could have told you without even reading the story.
Yeah.
That's great.
So it was awesome. Groundbreaking right there.
Groundbreaking.
Information for people.
At least we know what the number is now.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, we've got exact numbers.
700,000 compared to 24 million.
Not looking good for the landline business.
Yeah.
So I'd rather get into trash trucks. All right. Pier water is returning. That's good.
Okay.
I guess.
Remember there was like no water when they just redid the resurfacing.
I think